Hey guys, the other day I showed a video with the new Lyle's lead slip bobber setup, a finesse jig for panfish, and a couple questions came across on here on YouTube about how we rig those. So the plastic bobber stop was one of the main questions. These are not the ones that come with the kit. This is a different kit, but same principle. So all it is, you get this ring, wires, and the bobber stops are on the wire. And there's also a bead on this one for whatever reason. All you do is, you can see that wire, if I can get it in focus here, you see that wire has a loop on it. Take your line, and I'm doing this with Finn's braid, 4 pounds, so it's kind of hard to do this. I didn't put my reading glasses on, so you have to bear with me. I'm sort of blind. But you feed the line through that loop, grab the plastic, feed it onto the line. That bead will slip over off of that wire. And then you simply pull the bead up until it gets on your main line. Pull your line out. Now your bobber stop is on. So the next thing then is the float. There again, this is not a Lyle's. This is just a float I had laying around. You feed the line through that. There's your float setup. That's your bobber stop. It turns it into an actual strike indicator. So you slide this up and down your line to set your depth. If you need to watch the eyelets on your rod, though, sometimes when these bang against the eyelets, they will move. So you have to kind of monitor your depth and make sure your bead's not moving around. But that's your depth. Then comes a bead on the line, and the jig obviously tied on the end. The bead is important. These small jigs that we run, some of these floats will get the eyelet, will get tangled up on the small eyelet on those jigs. So that bead is important because that kind of isolates that float away from that jig head and keeps that bead from that float from getting stuck on the eyelet of the jig. It's happened a couple times, and it's frustrating as hell when you're trying to cast and all of a sudden you got this thing hung up. If you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me a message. That's just a basic. Like I said, Ryan Salemi came up with this whole program, and he's the expert on it. But that's the nutshell on how you rig these. So if you got any questions, shoot me a message, give me a call. Tight lines, guys.